Just a gorgeous fall afternoon in the heart of Texas. No weather to speak of. Sun out, roof open. Yes, yes, and yes. A great day for football at AT&T Stadium in Arlington. Straight ahead, a rematch from Super Bowl 57, as it'll be the Kansas City Chiefs taking on the defending NFC champs. Via Eagles. Here's the kicker, Jake Elliott, ready to get this one started. And we are underway from AT&T Stadium. McCole Hardman to return it from his end zone. And that decision to bring it out ends up not being a good one. Cost him about 5 yards as he's tackled at the 20. And Kansas City's offense now set and ready to go. Coming out with a jumbo package to start the drive. And now the Eagles going to signal for a timeout. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. And now here comes Kansas City. Right away, they'll change the look. They run with the second-year man, Isaiah Pacheco. And he'll be tackled at the 23 after a gain of 3.
Give credit to the defense for stringing that play out, and they gave up no cutback angle. You know he was trying to dart through. No place for him to go. A nice job there, only giving up a 3-yard gain.
Again, it's Pacheco. And he'll take it forward for about 5 up to the 28-yard line.
A quick burst there, and he nicely bit off a pretty decent gain.
An early test, 2 plays in. This is 3rd and 2. They'll try for the first with Pacheco. And he'll be brought down right at the 30 here. So 1st and 10 now from the 30. On 1st and 10, here's Pacheco. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. They'll run out of the gun with Pacheco. And he'll be brought down shy of the 40 at the 38-yard line. 3rd and 2. On 3rd down, it's Pacheco. And he's got some space here. And he has a big gain inside the 40 before being dropped. 41 yards rushing for him already. A terrific opening drive on the ground, and it's a 1st down. Mahomes going to change things up. They run it with Pacheco from the gun. And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up.
He's had success on this drive, but not on this play.
Finally, they bowed up defensively. I think they were determined not to let him take it pretty much all the way down the field.
Yeah, it looks like they handled their run responsibilities correctly this time. When we call them run fits, everyone was in the right place.
This is 2nd and 8. Pacheco gets it up the gut. And he's going to take this close to the 1st down marker as he stopped at the Eagles' 32. Call it a gain of 5 there on the run, but they'll remain a yard or 2 short here with 3rd down coming up.
Well, if you're going to have a relay race, you're probably going to pick your backs and receivers to run it, but don't underestimate the conditioning of the offensive line. They're out there just dictating things, staying on the field, and keeping a long drive going.
Play number 9 now on this pretty long opening drive, but this is 3rd down. They'll look to pick it up with McKinnon, and he will have the Chiefs 1st down. It won't be by much. He needed 3, and he got 3, barely, but the mark shows 1st down. On 1st down, McKinnon again, and he's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards, but no more than that. 2nd down. Just not a whole lot of room to operate there on that carry.
No, not at all. They did a really nice job staying in their proper places and not allowing any lanes to open up.
Ball at the 26, 2nd and 7. Now here's Mahomes. He finds McKinnon, complete. And finally down he goes as they work it inside the 10 to the 7. An excellent pickup of 20 yards.
A lot of precision being shown on this opening drive. They've been methodical, they've been crisp, and as a reward, they're going to be set up with an early 1st and goal.
First and goal, a chance for an early statement here on the road. They'll run here with Pacheco. And that play going absolutely nowhere as he's belted before he could get out of the backfield. That's going to wind up a loss of a full 3 yards on 1st down.
Well, they've had success on the ground on this drive, and that makes the defense more likely to overcommit to stop the run as they did on that play. But keep in mind, it makes them susceptible to play-action passes as well.
From the gun, they will run with McKinnon. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. And now can they reverse the trend on 3rd and goal with the last 2 plays having gone backwards. Mahomes hit. He lost the football. Points 1, 2, and 3 in their defensive game plan was to get to the quarterback and knock the ball free. They did it there. Luckily, offense hangs on to it.
Yeah, that's got to serve as a wake-up call, though, because they can't afford to let the ball go over to the defense and miss opportunities. And I'm not saying it happened here, but you know what a good rule of thumb is when a play like that occurs? You know who usually recovers it? The guy who missed his block and let his quarterback get hit.
On the return from his end zone, Rodgers. And he'll be stopped right around where he would have been had he gone down to a knee, maybe a yard shy of there at the 24. Here's the Philadelphia offensive unit now as they head out to take over possession. Try to get one more in here before the quarter breaks. They go with the former Lion. It's DeAndre Swift. And that didn't fool anybody. He's going to be dropped in the backfield. 3-0 after 1 on EA Sports. Well, the first play of the drive lost 4. Now they'll look to move it forward here on 2nd and 14. And he's able to get out to the 32. Brought down there. They need 2. Here's 3rd down. Bird sets up to throw it. And they will touch him down, but not before he gets the first. 7 yards there, good enough to move the sticks. Another catch for him there on this drive, Brandon. And it looks like they're going to utilize him out of the backfield any way they can. And that time they pick up a 1st down. So now on defense, you assign a man to him and try and cover him before he gets going. Nick Bolton there on the tackle. As usual, the hallmark of a good run defense, linebackers making plays near the line of scrimmage. Absolutely nowhere to run there. Here's 2nd and 10. Here's Hurts to throw. This time for Smith, and it's intercepted. Mike Edwards picks it off. And the return will stop right around the 25. And Brandon, this is a real nice job defensively, getting inside a quarterback's head and figuring out, okay, where's he going with the football? Because you can make an educated guess defensively, not all the time, but sometimes. And when you're right, you've got a decent chance of coming away with the football. So after the INT, here's Mahomes. Well, that one drops down, incomplete. Good coverage there, forced the ball free, and it's 2nd down. Now Patrick going to change the play. Straight ahead they go with McKinnon. And they've got it in the red zone now, down at about the 19. The offense on 3rd down, a perfect 3 for 3 as they look to keep that streak going. This time it's 3rd and 3. Mahomes going to throw. Flush to his right. And able to get this down inside the 15, either the 13 or 14 before he's out of bounds. They had to settle for 3 last drive, hoping this second go-around ends in 6. In good position, 1st and 10. On 1st down now, run with McKinnon. And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go on 2nd down.
Good yardage there on 1st down. Exactly what you want. Get yourself set up to keep making 1st downs, keep the clock running. And if they're smart, you're starting to milk the clock. No hurry before you run your 2nd down play.
Headed straight, it's Pacheco. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. Coming up here looking for 3 yards to pick up the 1st. Mahomes looks to throw on 3rd down. He'll check this one down to Pacheco. And he goes backwards on this one, losing yardage to the 7. The Chiefs will use the first of their timeouts. So as they talk it over, we step aside. Butker's kick here is good, and they're able to double their lead in this 1st half. It's 6-0. So, Charles, they get to them with their first turnover of the game and then make it hurt a little bit extra with a field goal. And anytime you give the ball up, what's the first thing a coach tells his defense? Don't let them score off of this. You've got to put out the fire. In fact, in 2021, that's what one NFL coach termed his defense. The firemen. Go out there, guys, and don't let them put some points on the board. On the ground, it's Swift to start the drive. And this will be a gain of 5 as he gets it to the 30. That's a really good gain right there. They pick up 5 yards halfway to a 1st down. The only problem now in the huddle, everyone's going to want to touch the football. Be a lot of chattering now because they've seen that they can move the line of scrimmage. Ball on the 30. They'll come up with a 2nd. Hurts. Open man, that's Devontae Smith. And getting this just shy of midfield, they'll spot it at the 49. On 1st and 10, it's Hurts. He's going deep for Brown. Oh, he had a man running free, but he overshot him, and it's incomplete. That was a chance for the breakthrough. He's got a man running free, and you've got to be able to put that on him. But instead, led him too far, incomplete. 2nd down, here's Hurts. And his throw's going to be incomplete. Feels like they're getting caught in between here because they didn't completions on 1st and 2nd down. Now you got to worry a little bit about the clock because you prefer not to give them another shot. But if you don't pick up the 1st down, guess what? You're likely going to have to. Throwing is Hurts. And incomplete. He had nowhere to throw, so he just tossed it away. But that brings up 4th. 1 1st down here, and that's all, folks. Good work by this defense to hold things in check and force a punting situation. The 3 straight incompletions, they don't care. That hasn't dissuaded them. They're going to go for it on 4th. They're going to try and throw. Steps away to his left. And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. A curious decision to go for it, but it pays off with a 1st down. Back to throw. He's going deep for Brown. And this is going to be intercepted. And the Chiefs are going to have it here as they'll start at their own 24-yard line. So they tried to take the deep shot there, but this defense up to the task.
And a lot of times when you air a ball out like this, if it does get intercepted, there's going to be a lot of space out there to set up a return. And remember, you've got 5 big offensive linemen out there playing on their feet in open space. Not a skill most of them possess that allows for extra yardage on the return.
Now here's a pass on first down that's knocked away and incomplete. Here's Mahomes to throw. Looking for Kelsey on the deep ball. That's going to be knocked away and incomplete.
And they're not going to go quietly into this halftime break. They know they're in for a fight, so they're trying to make every possession count. They took the big shot there, but it winds up incomplete.
Throwing is Mahomes on third. He's got his running back out of the backfield. And he will have a Chiefs first down as they're able to get the third down conversion. Now a timeout taken. Perhaps a chance for one more quick play and then another timeout if they hurry. We'll see. All right, rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. It's Sidney Brown with it. Down the left sideline. Inside the 10. And he takes this one back into the end zone. And the Eagles defense gets a pick-6 TD. Well, it turns out it's not their offense who gets him on the board first, CD. It's the defense coming through right there with a pick-6.
And I know from experience throughout the week when you go against the offense, you're challenging them all the time. You're letting them know, hey, don't worry about scoring this week. We'll take care of it. We'll get a few pick-6s and score ourselves. You're just kidding? But how about what he just did right there? Laid it out for the rest of the game.
We now proceed to the start of the second half. So the Eagles with the lead, and they're going to get this football first as the third quarter gets underway. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. And, Charles, they've got the lead. I would imagine the overall halftime tone was a positive one, but what do you think the talking points were in the locker room?
Well, if there were 3 talking points at the half, partner, all of them were about turnovers because they were pretty loose with the ball. Otherwise, this lead could be even bigger. Now, I don't think that they overly harped on it, but I think they told them, guys, if you want to keep calling those plays that are exciting, you've got to take care of the ball. Otherwise, we may have to dial things back a little bit.
They'll operate from the 32-yard line here, 2nd and 3. Now they'll throw here out of the gun. And that'll fall incomplete. He was hit just as he let that go. And now it's 3rd down. Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he is going to have an Eagles first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
We often hear the phrase sure-handed tight ends, and he certainly fits into that category. Plus, he's got a quarterback who knows to look his way when they need a big pickup. And on this play, he finds him for the first down.
So a 1st and 5 now after the 5-yard penalty from the neutral zone infraction.
King, Phil King, Phil King.
From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. And that's out to the flat for Swift. And he's out of bounds as he gets this down to the 45. On 1st and 10, it's Swift. And that one blown up quickly as he's going to be stopped before he can even get started. 2nd down, here's Jalen Hurts. He's going deep for Brown. And he's got it inside the 10. Touchdown, Philadelphia. A.J. guys are able to extend their lead. Elliott good on the extra point, and the lead is up to 8. Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away. Hardman going to bring it out of the end zone. And no alley to be found. The coverage was solid, and he's dropped at the 18. So here's the Chiefs offense ready for their first reps in half number 2. Mahomes will lead the Chiefs up 1st and 10 at their own 18. They'll start the drive here with Pacheco. He's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on 1st down. They're going to hurry back to the line now. Here's Pacheco once again. And he's able to get out to the 32, brought down there. From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10. On the handoff, it's Pacheco. And he'll work this one up to about the 38. 66 yards rushing for him now in the ball game.
Well, no matter how they phrase it, staying on schedule, staying ahead of the sticks, whatever you want to call it, 7 yards on 1st down, that fits the bill.
A run by Pacheco on 2nd down. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. 2 first downs have him up near midfield now on 1st and 10. A handoff now for Pacheco. And across the midfield stripe into Eagle territory. It's a 6-yard pickup, and it gets him to 2nd and 4.
This drive is pretty clear. Almost feels like old-school fundamentals, doesn't it? Want to impose their will on the defense. Was that 5 straight runs?
Yeah, 5 straight carries to start this drive, and like you said, the way it's working, they may just stick with it. Pressure comes, and down he goes. The Eagles get there for the sack. That sack courtesy of the effort of Hassan Reddick. I think a lot of time when you see a sack, you say, well, you blame it on the offensive line, the quarterback, but here, maybe you just tip your hat to the defender. What a play.
Yeah, and I think sometimes they just get a sense of the play before the ball's even snapped. Kind of like a sprinter anticipating the gun in a race. They're off, and guess what? The quarterback's down.
Well, this is going to depend on the spot, but it's not a very generous one. He looks to be about a yard or so short. They're going to run. It's McKinnon. And he will have a 1st down here at about the 40. And they're going to speed things up here. On 1st down, Mahomes. Pressure comes, and down he goes. Don't need it all back at once, but you figure they're going to need something here. 17 yards to go on 2nd down. Now a give. This is McKinnon. And he'll get it down to the play to the 37. 3rd and short, McKinnon. And they're going to mark him down short, maybe by about a yard, if that. We have played 3 quarters. We'll return with more after this. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Back now in Arlington. It's the Chiefs with a football, but with work to do on the scoreboard. They trail as we start quarter number 4. 1 score down. Here we go. They're going to go for it here on 4th down. They'll run for it with Pacheco. And he gets the 1st down here as he's taken down at the 24. On 1st down, they go back to Pacheco. And he is brought down at the 22 after a gain of 2. And it brings up 2nd down. Again, it's Pacheco. It'll be a gain of 5, but still about 3 yards shy of the 1st down marker, and now it's 3rd down. Now Mahomes going to shift him around. They'll try for the first with Pacheco, and they'll bring him down at the 13-yard line. Clock running, under 4 to play now as they come up on 1st and 10. On 1st and 10, here's Pacheco. And he'll be taken down here at about the 11. And they're going to hurry back to the line now. They run it with Pacheco from the gun. And he couldn't quite get there. Tackled down at the 1. 1st and goal, a touchdown and a 2-point conversion formation here. And he's going to take it into the end zone for a Chiefs touchdown. Isaiah Pacheco taking it in from a yard out. And the Chiefs have a chance to tie things up as they trail by 2 here in the 4th. So part 1 of what they needed is done. They get in the end zone. Now you have to imagine we'll see a try for 2.
And that's what the book says, but defensively, they can't hang their head right here. They've still got a chance to come out with the lead if they make a play.
And he will get into the end zone for 2. And this game now tied here in the 4th. Still time to work with on the clock, but they wanted the tie now, and they got it.
And I love their aggressiveness. Go ahead and get it done, get the game tied. Now your team has the momentum, and you're staring across the field saying, let's see if you can match us.
And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. Now Philadelphia ready to get going on offense again. They no longer have the lead after that last touchdown, all tied up in the 4th quarter, and a chance for this offense to mount a potential game-winning drive right here. That's to about the 28, 2nd down coming up. He has just been completely taken out of this game. We're in the 4th quarter. He's single digits in the rushing department.
And I know we look at him because the numbers do go to his production, but how about the guys blocking for him? They don't just have his number as a ball carrier. They got the number of the offensive line and the other guys because they're getting to him before he can get started.
Hurts finding Smith for the Philly first.
And partner, in a tie game in the 4th quarter, you and I both know in the NFL, that's when you lean on your stars, and he came through with a nice catch right there.
Swift going to try up the middle, and he'll work this forward for about 3 at 2nd down.
Not a huge carry there on 1st down, but not all of them will be. But still, all in all, a positive play for the offense. It's all about picking up at least a few to set up what you're going to do here on 2nd down.
Throwing on 2nd down. Hurts. He'll get this off to Swift. Nothing open downfield. They went underneath.
Yeah, see if you can get it to your running back. See if you can make someone miss in the open field.
Plenty of time. All 3 timeouts still remain. Here's 1st and 10 now. Here's a handoff to Swift running left. The Chiefs now going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming 2nd down play. They'll look to throw here. Escaping the pressure right. And he's just going to get rid of this thing. To no one here. He throws it away. And now it's 3rd. I see you nodding your head up and down. It's a very heady decision at this stage of the game. Out of the pocket, nowhere to go. Just get rid of it.
That's a smart play because you're not worried about your completion percentage, and you're also not trying to force it into bad traffic as well. Throw the ball away. Need to find another down. Oh, boy, this sets up for a huge call now on 4th down because you can try the long field goal. You could go for it. Or you can punt and play for overtime. I am so glad, partner, that I don't have to make those kind of decisions. Let's see what they decide.
The kick by Elliott is good. And with a little over a minute to play, they have taken the lead. So he waited on the sideline for his first chance of the ball game, and it didn't come until the 4th quarter, but he connects there. A big one to give him the lead.
Boy, you talk about coming in cold. I don't care how many times you kick it into a net. You're not really ready when you go out there and all that beef is coming at you trying to block the kick. Big spot, and he delivers.
They'll come up 1st and 10 here. And Mahomes sees something. He'll change the play. The drive will begin with a run by Edwards-Helaire. And not much to speak of. Call it a 1-yard gain up to the 26. Mahomes. Oh, and that's going to sabotage their comeback plans. It is intercepted. It's Sidney Brown with it. And he's able to get it back to the 33-yard line. We You talk about making winning plays. That is a winning play at this stage of the game. To come up with that interception, huge.
I like how you identified that because most people think winning plays are the offense trying to get it done. In this case, nursing a lead, they found a way to make a play on that side of the ball and maybe finish things off.
No contact.
Brings up 2nd and 8 at the 31-yard line.
And they will take a knee here.